I'm Ryan. I'm a pre-med student.
I'm Tasiya and I'm a pre-med student.
My name's Bilal and I'm a pre-med student.
I'm Jonathan and I'm a pre-med student.
My name's Levana and I'm a pre-med student.
I'm Jonah and I'm a pre-med student.
Can we ask first what year everyone's in?
That's a good idea.
Why don't we do intros? Like 1, 2, 3.
Alright,
Yeah.
I'm Ryan. I'm in second year biomed.
I'm Bilal. I'm going to second year biomed.
I'm Tasiya. I'm going into first year health science.
I'm Levana. I'm going into third year pharmacology.
I'm Jonathan. I'm going to first year biomed.
I'm Jonah. I'm going to first year life science. Why'd you guys choose your programs?
You want to keep going like this or just anyone answer?
Alright. Why did I choose mine? I wanted to do something that's pre-med and research after, so I could pick either one.
Yeah, pretty much the same. Also trying to do like TNN.
I don't know, just because the pre-med option, you know, I knew other people in the program, and they said it was good, so I took their advice.
I went into uni not knowing if I wanted to do pre-med, and so pharmacology was a good backup in case either I don't want to do it or I didn't get in, so yeah.
I mean, first off, like, my parents were doctors, so it's already kind of predetermined, but I do enjoy, helping people. I mean, it's pretty much of a boring answer, but that's about it.
I didn't get into health sciences. That's
Okay.
the only thing. You're going to third year, right?
Yeah.
Did you already do the MCAT?
I'm doing it this summer.
Oh, it's like soon though.
I'm taking it in a week, so
You're here?
yeah.
That was pretty sus that her MCAT is in a week. She's here.
What do you guys do to pass the time?
Okay, I guess I'll start since no one's answering. I like playing sports. I play soccer. I practice karate for past 8 years. So I guess physical activity. And then, yeah, I guess not much else. I like playing video games in my free time.
Anyone else?
Jonah?
I like to go to the gym and
Okay.
work. That's
Gym
pretty
bro.
much it.
Where do you work?
Camp counselor. I help teach them skating and hockey. And then also sometimes, since my parents are both doctors, I get the opportunity to see what they do in the workplace, either that be at the hospital or a retirement home.
I found it very suspect that they didn't really have any substantial medical extracurriculars. They went on to list that they help coach, hockey and soccer, which don't really relate to medicine.
Shadowing doctors. I shadow my friend's dad, anesthesiologist, and
He kind of fumbled on his words, and some of the ones that he was talking about didn't really correlate with being a pre-med student, so I thought that was a little bit suspicious of him.
This summer I'm doing an NSERC in bioinformatics.
Okay, flex.
That's cool.
Yeah. Flex.
Light
And
flex.
I'm also, there's this club, it's like post-search at UOttawa. It's like some research journal for undergrads. Yeah, so that's pretty much it for me.
Okay.
So in the States, my family, one of my cousins, their parents are both dentists. They have their practice. So I kind of went around and I was shadowing them for a bit, and then I do hospital volunteering.
I volunteer at the hospital.
Couple fingers.
I do research. I'm part of my pharmacology student council at the Guild. I coach soccer and I tutor.
What do you research?
The effects of cholesterol on ovarian cancer, drug proliferation substance.
It's like
She
what?
doesn't know the name.
Oh, that's kind of sus.
And what have you found?
What have I found? Oh, nothing. I'm just sitting there pipetting all day.
After one round of voting, Jonah, you have been eliminated.
I thought I did pretty good. I was a little blindsided by some of the questions, but I don't think I was too suspicious.
Do you think anyone has suspicion to vote you off?
No.
No. All right.
But they all liked me.
It's like everyone's just doing too much. And you feel like you're not doing enough,
Yeah, it's a bit toxic. Yeah.
Pretty toxic.
And the workload's a lot sometimes to get a good GPA. And also, to do some of the extracurriculars, it's a lot.
Also, if you don't get into medical school, What am I gonna do with the biomed degree?
I mean, more than a health side degree.
Yeah.
I can't.
Okay, guys.
No, I'm gonna shot you. I'm just saying, like, this is the reason why I picked biomed over it.
It's a lot of pressure. You also like read like the subreddits, right?
Yeah.
And everyone's like,
Reddit warrior.
and everyone's like, oh, I applied. It's my 7th time applying.
Yeah.
I didn't get it.
I think after 7, though, I'd just stop.
I mean,
I think it's like not like 2 tries, and then it's not meant to be.
Hey guys, we hope you've been enjoying the video so far. We just wanted to take a small break to thank Canadian Pre-Med for sponsoring this video. As you guys can see, our competitors all here are competing for a chance to win a free consultation from the Canadian Pre-Med team. To learn more about what Canadian Pre-Med does, here's a message from Dr. Darren Chai.
Hey everyone, this is Dr. Chai from Canadian Pre-Med, Canada's first and only admissions consulting company focused specifically on helping Canadian students get into their dream medical program. We're a team of medical students and residents all across the country, and we focus on 2 key areas: application review and interview preparation. We believe that our narrow, specific focus has positioned us to be the best on the marketplace at what we do. After many years of helping students get into medical school, we've learned from the experiences of previous successful candidates as well as our own experiences, and are prepared to help you present your best self both on paper and on interview day. Head on over to canadianpremed.ca and join the 200 plus students who've benefited from our support. From application to interview day, we've got you covered.
I'd say I don't really have that many friends in medical school. I have like 1 or 2. I'm more so rely on like people in later undergraduate years, like you know, 3rd years. No, like in uni, like 2nd and 3rd years. I kind of like done the courses I've done. So,
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, yeah, like, as a first year, all I care about is my GPA. Like, I'm not gonna ask about like med school advice. I'm not even applying in like 3 years.
For GPA is a lot.
Yeah.
Like some schools drop your first like 2 or 1
I read that.
year.
I saw it's like you
Yeah.
can take your 2
What
best
schools are
years.
What schools?
Western drops your worst 2.
I heard that.
Ottawa drops your like first one out of 4.
It takes your
Latest
Which one's the one that takes only your 2 best years?
Western. But they have to be above a 3.7.
Okay. I was gonna get above a 3.7.
If you're like below 3.7 anyway, it's like.
Bro, they're not gonna look at you.
Yeah.
You're not gonna hear the interview.
Queen's lottery system.
Oh, I actually. What's
I
your
hate that.
opinion on
That's
My opinion is I hope I'm lucky, and I actually think it's a good thing. Because
if I'm getting cooked, yeah.
Because
No.
I don't think GPA is a good reflection of how good of a doctor someone can be.
Yeah,
Like
that's true.
genuinely. Because I know some really smart people and they cannot talk to another human being, and I'm like, maybe not.
But that's why some of like the medical school applications is like, okay, you look at your MCAT, and then also like
Right.
the interview. And I follow this guy on Instagram, and he said something like they look at like your people skills or something, like they watch you interact with people. Which
In
is
like the
crazy.
interview? Oh.
There's like they're like bringing new ones.
Alright, why does everyone become a doctor? I don't feel like we asked this question.
I feel like we did, no?
I don't think we did.
Ask a lot of questions, not a lot of answers. That's basically why everyone else seemed like everyone else just seems like they could be a pre-med. He was just the most suspicious of all.
All of them.
Any
medical
Everyone
school that'll
thinks-
take me.
Whatever.
That's literally the
What
answer.
about that if I get into more than one?
I'll go to Sherbrooke. I'll have to.
I'll go to Russia, bro. I'll go anywhere.
Okay, Rush. I don't think it's recognized. I felt that they were all be quiet. Everyone else was kind of talking and, you know, fighting for themselves. I felt like this person just wasn't really invested enough.
Just like standing in my way the whole time and like turning his back to me. Like that was kind of rude. I can't lie. So I had to get him out.
After the second round of elimination voting, Tasiya has been eliminated.
I'll start. I think anesthesia is pretty cool. Also, it's one of like the easier ones because you just sit around and don't do much. That's what I've got from it. But I think it's also pretty cool. So
I mean, I haven't really thought about it that much because like I'm getting into medical school first. Like I was thinking like radiology was like pretty cool. Yeah, it's like imaging and stuff.
I don't know though, because like I read a paper and it said that AI is going to take over radiology.
Really?
So I don't know if it's like.
In the next like 10 years?
Let me get into med school first.
No.
Okay, I'll change mine. You have to decide at the end of med school.
Yeah.
So like I have like
Once you do like all like stages,
Yeah,
yeah,
then I'll
that's
see.
probably a good idea.
Yeah. Well, right now, because I do a lot of women's health research, I'm really leaning towards like OBGYN. But keeping the options open.
I think I mentioned this before. I think it's not really like a specialist, but I'll do like a 1-year specialty in like sports medicine.
Why don't you just do like physiotherapy then?
Because I want to be a doctor, bro. I don't know. I think I need to work hard for that MD. I don't want to be just a therapist.
Do you guys believe there's a stigma between MD doctors and DO doctors as well as dentists?
I mean,
I think so.
I don't want to be mean, but like, DOs just didn't get to MD, right?
That's probably true. That's pretty fair.
Yeah, and like, there's a reason why like Canada is so hard to get into, and there's no DO schools in Canada.
Yeah, that's fair.
Do you guys think that there are certain pre-med routes that are easier to and or helpful into getting you into medical school?
Yeah, definitely. The thing is like, you go to Mac outside to like get in, right? The people in Mac outside are already smart.
Right.
So like, it's hard to like, kind of like get rid of the noise, you know?
That's fair.
Also a lot easier to get a high GPA.
Yeah, that's true.
They
But,
have like
They make it easy. Yeah.
They make it really easy.
I heard they don't even have like a structured like day. It's like, what do you want to learn, and then you just get to do it.
Yeah, they have like 7 finals a year, and I had 7 finals in 1 semester. So I'm like, it's not. How do you guys like to study?
Study, it's like in music, Pomodoro.
Pomodoro. Okay.
It's fair. I have like a Lofi playlist that I just put in. I lock in. I can't lie.
Study strat.
Honestly, I found like, especially with IB, at the start of the year I had really bad study habits, but I've kind of improved a lot. I think what I do is I don't know, it's pretty boring. Clear my desk, and I listen to like either Lofi or like white noise. And then I think sometimes if I don't understand a concept, I just watch a YouTube video. So I grind out YouTube videos.
I do lo-fi as well, and then a big glass of water, and then I do grind out like.
Then you need to go to the washroom after.
No. I got a good bladder.
Okay.
So you said I have to go to. I got a good bladder.
They mentioned, the Russia thing and a couple other things, which kind of made them sound kind of unserious and not really serious about the competition in the video.
Everyone says it's toxic, but like everyone I've met has been pretty chill, and like everyone's like willing to help like me out, I'll help them out. It's pretty mutual. So I don't think it's that toxic. I think it gets a lot of bad stigma, especially biomed.
I don't know a single pre-med who would say that being a pre-med isn't toxic. So when he said that, I was like, you're not a pre-med.
I think it's pretty toxic. I don't know. I mean, if you have like it's like a program that has like 1% acceptance rate, and everyone is like really smart, then it's like it just brings all like really ambitious people that can kind of create a toxic environment.
I think it depends on the program. Like if you go to a school where like the GPA is curved, or you're actually competing with everyone else in that way, it's more toxic. Especially with certain classes that I've been in, at least. But if you know that your grades are your grades and no one else can really change that, there's nothing you can do by being toxic to someone else. But there are the few that always are like trying to one-up you or like be condescending, which like it sucks. But like,
what are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do about that? Like, yeah.
I'd agree with Bilal and Levana because I do agree it can be toxic at times, especially when you have a group of, as you said, ambitious people. They tend to be more assertive. Also, oftentimes, like, I would ask, like, for help, and people would just be like, oh, like, I haven't done this project yet, like, I started, like, last night, but that's obviously a lie. You've been working for, like, a week at least, and, I mean, I get it that you worked hard and you don't want to share, but it is a little toxic.
Yeah. Especially for opportunities, like, in pre-med, because there's so few in the research, people won't share anything with you. You gotta think for yourself in that.
He's still kind of annoying and just like getting in front of my face. So I'm kind of sick of seeing the back of his head. So
after round 3 of voting, Ryan, you have been eliminated.
Shocker, yeah. Shocker.
Thank you, Ryan.
Bye, Ryan.
Now, as we enter round 4, we have 3 contestants remaining. Now, if you'd like, you guys can all choose to stay in the competition and vote out one more person to be the mole. Or if you believe that the mole has exited the room, you guys can all decide to stay and win the prize.
I think we voted out the mole, to be honest.
I think we voted out the mole already, a while ago.
I have trust issues, I don't know.
She just wants to win.
I'll trust you guys. Yeah, we voted out the mole.
Yeah. After 3 rounds of deliberation, we had 3 contestants remaining, Bilal, Levana, and Jonathan. If you guys can please step forward. Now for the big reveal. If the mole is still within the group of 3, please step forward.
Oh my god, I'm perplexed.
My name's Bilal and I'm a computer science major.
So even though the degrees are different, the hardships and it's like general grind is kind of similar. Like instead of like doing research, we have to grind for internships, and just the general grind to like a FANG or quant job is like very similar to like putting in hours in the MCAT or like lead code or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, being a pre-med is hard. I think any degree is hard, especially if you want to do well in anything in life. And I think that's why Bilal was able to get so far and make him seem less suspicious. Life as a pre-med has been hard, going into my 3rd year, maintaining a GPA, having a social life, doing all the right things extracurricular-wise. It's a lot, but I think the end product will be worth it.
Yeah, they all doubted me. Like I'm not less of a pre-med than anyone else. I knew it was Bilal from the start. Maybe my reasoning wasn't the best, but that doesn't make me any less of a pre-med than those guys. So
I was kind of confident that I was gonna survive a round, but I'm as much as a pre-med student as everyone else, and I'm just trying to find my own path in it. I know it's not the same for everyone.
So yeah, coming into the final, I was almost certain that me, Levana, and Bilal were pre-med students. From Bilal and Levana's demeanor to the way they talk. However, I was blindsided. It ended up being Bilal, which surprised me because he was soft-spoken but also quite direct. And how he kind of expressed himself was more like a pre-med student, or more similar to people that I've met in the field.
Do you think there are any stereotypes for pre-med students?
Yeah, I actually do think that there is a stigma where pre-med students are looked to be, assertive, kind of one model. But I think today what it proved is that anyone can be a pre-med student. It doesn't matter from what background you are or what preconceived notions you've accepted. It just matters about your passions and if the career aligns with yourself.
Thanks for watching PuMP. If you liked the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And if you want to watch our latest video, click up here. And for our playlist of all of our videos, click up here.